What's going on? My name is NFT Flenny, and today I'll be going over my drop results from Marvel's first ever NFT release, The Amazing Spider-Man, released only on Veve. So if you watched my last video going over my drop strategy, you would know that my goal was to go for the ultra rare first. Real quickly, my reasoning behind that was because I felt like I didn't have a good enough chance to get the secret rare. And by the time you try for it, the secret rare and ultra rare, they're usually gone in 1 second. So I wanted to place my bets on getting an ultra rare. I felt like I had a little bit better chance, but I had no luck going for that one. So after I was unsuccessful going for the ultra rare, I just went straight for the rare and got one of those. And then about like an hour or maybe 30 minutes later, I got one uncommon just in case it sold out. And I really wanted the ultra rare because I wanted an animated one, and I thought the animation looked a little bit cooler than the secret rare did. And of course, it's more affordable, more likely for me to get it. So I just overall wanted the ultra rare. That was my main goal. So I was a little bit disappointed when I didn't get it, not gonna lie. And as we all know, the market was down for 24 hours after this drop, which usually it's up maybe 30 minutes after a drop, but this time it was a full 24 hours. So we don't have the usual scramble for people trying to get what they want right after they just were unsuccessful on the drop, or people trying to get more, or trying to upgrade, complete a set, whatever. So we had to wait a little bit, and so I was just hanging on to my rare, my uncommon, for a little bit. So this morning, checked out the market, saw what was going on, and I saw that the rares were going for like 40 gems more than the list price, which I thought was a little bit interesting. I know there's a lot of editions of them, but only $40 more for a rare seems a little bit weird. Again, just throw it in there. This is not financial advice, never financial advice, just by the way. So my flipping prospects to try to work my way up to an ultra rare, we're not looking so hot because the ultra rare went up like three or four times its list price, and the rare barely went up at all. So I was gonna struggle to have to recoup some gems, but I really wanted the ultra rare, and the price was still expensive, but still a little bit better than I expected. On eBay they were selling for over 1,000. So when I saw they were going in the 700s and 800s, it's obviously still a lot of money, but it was less than I was expecting. And this is the first appearance of Spider-Man. This is the first ever Marvel NFT. So I feel more confident and more comfortable dropping a little bit extra money on something like this. I wouldn't pay this premium for just any collectible. So not an ideal drop day for me, but that's how it goes. There's hundreds of thousands of people going for these collectibles. It's just simple numbers. Not everyone's going to be able to get it, even if you're fast, even if you're there on time, even if you click it right away. It's just simple numbers game. Everyone else is doing it at the same time as you, so only so many people can get it. With that being said, I'm still very thankful and very happy for the ones I do have, and for the ultra rare that I was able to get. I want to say the price of these will go up just because I feel like they're pretty low considering all of the attributes that I mentioned before. First Marvel NFT, first appearance of Spider-Man, blah blah blah. For that reason, I want to say it's going to go up, but the market has always surprised me when a new and exciting collectible is about to come out. People just dump whatever they have. I'm not saying that's a bad thing or that they shouldn't do that. Everyone has their own situation. Everyone has however many gems they need, how many they can pull out of their own pocket. So I don't blame people for selling their collectibles to get a drop that they want, but that does lead to prices dropping a lot. So with that being said, I can't predict the short-term price action of the Spider-Man collectibles, because I do think there's a possibility that when Veve announces the next Marvel drop for this next weekend, that people will get excited about that. The Spider-Man hype will maybe have died down, so maybe people will be selling those to recoup their gems for the next drop if they think it's cooler, or if they just want to be able to participate in the drops. So short term, I don't really know, but all I know is that I'm happy to have what I have, and I'm happy that I don't have to worry about the price shooting up, or Ray Fixie, Ray Fixie pumping the price up and I missed the boat. So I'm happy I got mine locked in. If it goes lower, kind of sucks. I could have gotten for a lower price, but you can't really think like that. No one's a fortune teller. No one can tell the future. So for me, I'm just really thankful for being here so early in Veve, being able to just rack up all these first appearances. And you can't win every single battle. You can't get every single collectible you want. I mean, if you have the money to, you really can, but for normal people, everyday people, that's not going to be realistic. So I'm just thankful for what I do have. With that being said, long term, I really don't see how you could go wrong with these collectibles, any of the Spider-Man ones. Again, not financial advice, but first Marvel NFT, first appearance of Spider-Man, just those two things alone are already so huge and already carry so much weight. I don't see how this collectible could depreciate. I'm not an expert or anything like that, but All I'm saying is it looks promising and I don't see where it could really go wrong. And having that mindset just makes me that much more confident and that much more comfortable of whatever the price in the short term does. I don't really have to worry about it. I'm not going to think too much about it. As for my goals for the secret rare, I'm not going to be going for it unless I'm able to land a collectible that I can flip and get a couple thousand gems or, you know, build up over time, but I'm not going to pay out of pocket 2,000 or 3,000 gems for it at the moment. Unfortunately, it's looking like this set is not in the cards for the near future, but hopefully eventually I'll be able to, because I would love to complete the first ever Marvel set. That would be sick. Now that I have my Spider-Man collectibles in my collection, I of course had to put them in AR and see how great they look. You can zoom in and see the threading of his suit. You can see every detail. He just looks so alive when he's in his action pose or when he's just hanging from the web, giving the peace sign. And I also think that the colors really pop a lot. I think they really stand out. Looks super crisp in AR, looks so good. I think these AR pictures that people start posting are gonna look awesome. It can be used in so many different places. I would love to see people in New York City. If you are watching this video and you live in NYC, please take your Spider-Man everywhere. I would love to see him in New York City. That would look so dope. And I think that the more that people can like post these pictures, and when Veve puts out a video editor slash, you know, video creation program, and people can make skits or little short films, I think that will just make the exposure to Veve so much bigger and really draw more eyes and more attention. So having high-end collectibles and high-end superheroes like this, that's going to grab attention when people see it posted on Twitter, or they see it posted on TikTok or Instagram, anywhere. They're going to be, oh shoot, I've never seen Spider-Man in AR like that. Like, that looks really good. Where can I get it? And then next thing you know, they're spending 1,000 gems on Veve. I'm super excited for all the Marvel drops that we have coming up, but my bank account is not very excited about it. So I'll be going for every Marvel drop just because it's Marvel and because it's such an historic piece of collecting history. But I'll definitely be prioritizing going for secret rares and ultra rares, because I've noticed that the rare and lower, their resale value or return on investment isn't as good, not nearly as good as the ultra rare and the secret rare. So if I'm gonna have to help myself out by funding my future expeditions, I'm gonna really have to try to flip at least one collectible, an ultra rare or a secret rare, so I can fund the rest of my Marvel month expeditions. But of course, I will be holding long term every Marvel collectible that I can. And honestly, most collectibles just in general on Veve, especially the first appearances and the first editions. I'll hold what I can, I'll sell what I need to. I'm super excited for the future, I'm super excited for this month in particular, and there's just so much going on in Veve. I think we're so blessed. I think we really don't comprehend the opportunity that we have in front of us, and just how amazing this whole experience is, and how much we have going for us, and how much Veve has going for them. So I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy just to collect whatever I can get my hands on. I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and Spidey just looks great in my collection. Well guys, I'll wrap it up here. Thanks for listening if you made it this far. As always, this has been NFT Flenny. See you guys next time.